I'm watching season 2, just started. Oh yes, we love movie qualities. So much more. Damn, look at them eyes. What? Man, that kind of sucks. Oh, they all said no. Oh, that's so cute. The girlfriends love each other. Woo! Look at that picture right there. Ain't that beautiful? The Laundry Girlfriend season 3 episode 4 was absolutely hype and emotional. Okay, guys. So it starts out with Hahari watching a commercial, right? So this red car is driving by, and who's in the red car? Looks like his name is Jesus. Right, Jesus. And we find out later he's actually a record producer for Idols. We'll find out later on, but it looks as though him running off of the cliff kind of gave Hahari the motivation to get Idols on board for the Spring Fest, right? So yeah, man, there's always a school or spring festival episode in most slice of life and harem animes, and this one is no exception, right? Hahari looks absolutely excited, okay? So yeah, she invited one of the biggest idol groups who in Japan. She invited TKG48, right? I'm taking Nano in the white hair, red eyes, thick thighs. You feel me? The secret idol group TKG48. That's too many idols in one group. What the? Now, I don't know if that means 48 girls, because there's a shit ton of girls here. What's that? That gotta be at least 18 right there in the photo, right? Like, come on now. Like, that group ain't no idol. I didn't think they're idol about this idol group. You feel me? But yeah, man. But they all look good. They all look cute, whatever like that. So I ain't knocking. I'm not knocking them. Ain't no shade, no tea there, right? So yeah, man. So moving forward. So yeah. So she decides to book them and their whole routine, but it looks as though they got injured very badly in a show, and they all of them ended up breaking damn near everything. Right? The whole group breaks their everything. The entire group gets cooked. If they all want to be idols, why not? Shit, let's be idols. Let's do it. Y'all got to look for it. Tell you that. Right? Their bones. I'm seeing Creek Crack Hospital. Yeah, they're good. They're cooked, right? Fractures and all that. So now they're left to find out what's gonna happen for the school festival. Now there has to be a show or some type of performance, right? So Hahari decides to get all the girlfriends to be an idol group. Now that's a great idea, right? That's leading right into the whole idol perspective here of this episode. And why not have all the girlfriends put on the show, man? They're all kind of attractive in a way, not including little lollies, right? But yeah, kind of makes sense. But again, there's a huge learning curve. There's a huge learning curve, right? But yeah. So they all, and some of them have actually to go for, right? Some of them have like Mimi is great. She's already out there in the spotlight. She's very photogenic. That's amazing, right? So you'll see soon that some of them actually are made for this idol life, right? They kind of built for it, and they all have their own strengths and weaknesses, right? So yeah, man, and this is gonna be a quick run now. I ain't gonna take too long, right? And obviously, Rentaro's very excited, right? He all his girlfriends together for a show. What more could a boyfriend ask for, right? A lot of practice and skill. Can't just learn how to dance overnight. They're gonna need simple steps. Then again, I think you need to be a professional dance dancer. You don't gotta be no Beyonce, Chris Brown type shit to get this shit done. Hey, I seeing them all dressed up, dancing, looking good, sweating. You feel me? Come on now, that's every guy's dream, right? Watching your whole harem do something fun. Like, come on now, he's living the life. So yeah, and now everyone's in on it because Rentaro, wants them to do it, right? So that's great. So everyone's getting involved, even Hahari, right? Her freak ass, right? And Nadi as well. We just met last episode, right? Cowgirl mania, cowgirl. You feel me? Yeah. And then Mimi's in on, Maymay's in on it too, right? Everyone wants to be a part of this whole thing. And Rentaro is down for it. They go to the studio right away, right? Where we meet this one right here. Oh my god! Now her eyes are absolutely gorgeous. Like, she has a fierceness, obviously, to her. Look like a lion or a tiger's eyes, right? And she gives tiger's vibe. Like, I like her character design, but she ended up being such an asshole, man. So much. But anyway, right here, I was actually still impressed with her. I was still happy to see what she could bring to the table, right? And she is, looks like she's the coach of TKG48, right? So who better to coach these green girls, right? Who has know nothing about the whole idol life. Why not have a teacher like her on board to teach them what to do, right? So yeah, that was great. And she brings energy. Like, so her whole thing is quality, right? Quality, quality, quality. And she has some nice moves. Don't get me wrong, right? She looks like she does her job well, right? She must be if TKG is the biggest idol group in Japan, right? So right away they start training, right? You can see she breaks down immediately who has skill and who doesn't, right? Who has the stamina, who has the finesse when it comes to dancing, right? She breaks down their dancing and their singing. Most of them are really good, are somewhat moderate to really good at dancing, right? I'm telling you, not true. So the maid is pretty good. Obviously, Mimi again, photogenic star of the show. She looks absolutely great with her elegance, right? We have the two over here, Karane and this other girl. I forgot her name already, but they look like they're very athletically gifted, which I think they are. I think the show has shown that before about these two. I haven't met this one yet, the one on the right. I gotta watch season 2. I think she comes season 2, right? But yeah, and you have the people who are absolutely garbage, right? Which are the lollies, by the way. All 3 lollies can't do nothing. I love how they pointed that out there. And nothing good about them whatsoever. But eventually they get good, right? So again, they take practice like everybody else. They need practice to get good. And yeah. And then we have my favorite group, who are the people with the booby quality. You feel me? The big tick girls. You feel me in the group. And those, I love these 3 for obvious reasons. I was playing, but yeah, Hakari, and Mei, right? Both all of my top 5, by the way. But yeah, so they all have their own thing going on, right? And then some of them are really sorry, some of them are not. And she calls out all of them on their weaknesses. So again, she has a little comedy gag about her, right? She's kind of like the straight man in this group of new girls she's training, right? I like that at first, and then you can see it has like a little training montage, kind of like some Rocky music in the background, but Japanese style version, and they all kind of do their thing, right? and, and they all kind of do their thing, right? The teacher kind of does something kind of messed up, but this is when she kind of started losing me, right? She started separating people who are good from the people who are kind of like bad to hopeless, right? And again, I'm not knocking her too hard for that. Most coaches are like that. It's kind of like having your starting 5, starting 7, and having your bench. Not really focusing too much on them, so focusing a lot more on people who are really good. It'll just have to be the 7 of you. Aww. Damn, teacher's not playing. She's being for real. She really not gonna put some type of bullshit out there on performance. Hell no. Good. Again, that kind of defeats the whole camaraderie of the whole thing, right? Even though it is a show they're putting on, and yes, you want the show to be as great as you want it to be, fantastic. You can't just like, you know what I'm saying? There's a camaraderie here with these girlfriends that the teacher's not understanding, right? And these girls right here kind of feel sorry for themselves, and then as soon as they kind of look in to see what the other 7 are doing, with the other 7 who actually made the cut, right? And as soon as the teacher asks them, "Hey, I want you guys to be the only ones in the show because you guys have the quality and what it takes and the skill," the other girlfriends did something amazing. They immediately shut it down. They're like, "No, we want to do this with the other girlfriends. We love them too as well, and there's more fun with everybody being here, right?" And again, no shit. There's shade a little bit. I like that, but no shade, no tea, no harm, no foul. Some coaches are like that in real life, right? I rather not do anything than put on a terrible show, right? And that's okay. You could be that way, but you look like an asshole in that way, right? But yeah, with that being said, Rentaro takes over, and he's been watching all the girls up to this point on this, right? He had made a little joke, said, "I watched you guys so hard the freaking CDs melted, right? That's how much I watched you guys, right?" And that was cute. I like that. Oh my gosh. I watched recordings of rehearsal until the disc melted. I'm weak. Until the disc melted. I just watched her episode of season 2 yesterday. His girlfriend's happy and to get this performance A1. You feel me? I like that. Oh, see? Right, this new Rentaro to give him a little bit of motivation. That's it. That's all. He's doing whatever it takes to get them on board and, get them better and prepared for the show. Which I believe he's a better coach than that other girl is. Right? Like, Rentaro is always showing his greatness. Like, how does Rentaro help a group of amateurs put on somewhat of a great display, and the other teacher just wants to quit, right? And that's how different coaches come in different sizes and shapes, right? And Rentaro is the perfect boyfriend and coach for his girlfriends, right? No surprise there. And then the show starts, right? Everybody's there. Rento's in the front cheering as he should, right? And no one really seems that much impressed, right? Again, they are amateurs, and so they have multiple Rentaros and multiple heroes, and like a puppet show of them cheering them on, right? So I think that was very cute and adorable, man. Rentaro's always doing what he can to make his girls feel happy, and in this case, this is no exception either, right? And some of the girls feel absolutely inspired by this. Hakari with her freak ass is like, oh my gosh, there's so many Rentaros, I only have one body to satisfy him, to satisfy all of them. And she goes in a little, she gets sunk into a sucking place. All right, yeah, man. And then eventually, he even had the foresight to see that maybe I need to invite some other people to come, right? He did his job to hand out flyers of the Rentaro family doing their little idol performance. And when it struck out, they were the Rentaro family in the flyers. Wait, talk about who are these people? The hell? Who are all these people? And people actually come to support, and I really appreciate that, right? That was absolutely great. And then as their first performance ended, they're getting ready for the new performance with new invigorated energy, with seeing how hard Rentaro is trying, and people starting to show up. They end up going into their second song, and it was absolutely amazing, right? And you know, and they're just so inspirational. They're so inspirational. I just love this family. Some of them I don't really agree with being in the harem. This family is together, and I see why this show is popping as it is, man. It's very emotional. There's a sense of camaraderie that's there. So much so that Shorty had to come back looking all pathetic, talking about, oh, is this a crowd gathering? No way. Nah, bro, that's what happens. That's what happens. Karma hitting you, you feel me? Don't give up. Don't give up on us. Are you shitting me? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, you bitch. Yeah. What you mean no way? You're such a hater. I liked you so much at first because your eyes are beautiful, but nah, you an ass. You best right? So yeah, Karma hits her real quick, and the crowd goes back because they seeing that people are starting to gather up, and nothing, and the feeling of camaraderie when you see other people doing something, it makes you kind of want to do something too, and that's how a crowd forms, right? And sure enough, the crowd definitely formed, and then they're putting on their best show and living their best life and putting on full display of their greatness, right? And that's great, man. I absolutely love that for them. They are popping right now, right? And yeah, and then even so much so, the teacher had a flashback and thinking back to whatever this was, whatever this scene's supposed to represent. Look at that picture right there, ain't that beautiful? That's why we watching this, y'all, for the thrills. All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 girlfriends. I'm not saying 15 the entire time. He has 13 girlfriends. And yeah, man, I love to see it, man. Each one of them is unique in their own right, right? I love it, man. I see how Rentaro loves all of them. All right, I just hope there's not a. There's supposed to be what, 77 more? Like, no. I said 77. I'm tripping. 87 more? Come on now. I don't believe that. But yeah, man. And after the show, he comes and says how proud he is of all his girlfriends, and they all give him a huge hug. With Hakari being first, by the way. Let's not let that fly over our heads. Hakari is number one. As soon as they said that, they immediately bounced. As soon as he said that, they immediately bounced. You think they care about this shit more than Rentaro? You must be out of your mind. You should have did your research first before coming here, Mr. Jesus. Now you're there in your room by yourself, looking like a bitch. You feel me? Shout out to my boy Chills and Adonis. That's where I got that from. But yeah, man, they're out of there. They're out of there, bro. And rightfully so. That little idol arc got shut down in less than 3 minutes. Right now, it's back to the lovey-dovey school arc. Right, absolutely love that, man. These girls are showing all the time how much love they have for Rentaro, and Rentaro is showing how much love he has for them, and that's what kind of makes this whole thing move forward, right? And by the way, Nano's the only person without her eyes closed, by the way. I'm not letting that fly off my head, right? She's like a robot, but she's my number one robot. You feel me? Yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for the vibe, man. This episode was very wholesome. There's always an idol episode in damn near every slice of life and harem anime, and this one was pretty good. The performance lasted damn near half the episode, probably more than half, right? But it was worth it. It was worth it. I loved it, and We get to see just how much these girls are kind of progressing, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Right? Even it's not. I don't know where the plot is gonna really develop other than having more girlfriends come along. I thought this was gonna be like a little change of pace, the little idol thing. I thought we were actually gonna go down that road, but I should have known better. Actually, I should have known that that's not where we were going. He was gonna fuck it up somehow. I did call it though. I did call it, but I actually bought into it for like 2 seconds. Right? But yeah, man. Cannot wait for episode 5 coming next week, okay? Guys, thank y'all so much for the vibe. On the bottom of the screen, you will see a panel showing all the anime that we all react to on this channel. 100 Girlfriends is our harem slash HA anime. Look out for episode reactions every single Sunday. Only reason why I did it late this week, I had to watch my beautiful, beautiful baby girl. All right. So I was busy yesterday, okay? So forgive me. Maybe some of those days where I gotta watch her, I will drop it on a Monday like I'm doing today, all right? Also, YKTV store online merch coming real soon. I'm telling y'all guys, and it has some serious drip. Spreading positivity and confidence with a style powered by you. And do not forget to follow me on my social media for YKTV updates and edits. The link to my socials are in the description. Do not forget to share, like, comment, subscribe, know the vibe, and don't forget the motto, guys. Don't forget to live, laugh, love, and enjoy life, all right? Take care, y'all. Peace.